We've got a great guest here today. All right, he's a novelist, a screenwriter, producer. He's great. You may know him from novels such as Message in a Bottle. You may know him from novels such as Nights in Rodin. Anybody? Maybe A Walk to Remember? No? Okay. I don't know. Maybe The Notebook. Okay. Let's give a big, warm round of applause to our guest, Nicholas Sparks, everybody.
Hello. It's wonderful to be here today, alongside you, Danielle.
Nicholas.
How are you?
Just beautiful.
Normally I would do that part.
Well, you offered me your hand, and I took it.
Not the first time. Hello. My name is Nicholas Sparks. You may know me as the writer and creative mind behind The Notebook. Thank you. Read it, weep, cry, emotions, love. I'm pleased to be here today.
We're pleased to have you. Makes us feel good. Let's get started, okay?
Ooh.
A few things about Nicholas.
Yes?
Born in Omaha, Nebraska.
That's correct. Yeehaw.
You were a middle child.
I was the meat in that sandwich.
That's right. Looks like you started writing at 19, graduated from the University of Notre Dame.
Go Irish.
Okay.
Super Catholic I am.
You don't have to say something after every time.
Oh.
You can if you want to.
I will.
You're a best-selling author.
That's correct. Much like yourself, Danielle.
Stop it. Every single one of my novels is a best-selling novel. Crazy. So look, we've got some questions for you here today. Our panel is, you can find love anywhere, so I guess let's start with that, okay?
Yes.
I personally have been married 5 times. So tell me, would you date someone who's been married 5 times?
Well, it depends on the backstory and whether or not they have some kind of incurable sickness like cancer or a subneural hematoma.
Oh, what?
Brain aneurysm.
Oh.
Yes. Look, being married 5 times isn't a thing with me, because love can be found anywhere and everywhere, even in the strangest of places.
Okay. Whoa. Gosh. Okay. I guess my next question is, where is Rodin?
Ooh, Rodin's a nice little subdivision of Rhode Island.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep, I spend my winters there.
Wow.
You ever experienced a Rhode Island winter?
No, I can't say that I have.
It'll wear you out.
Oh gosh, okay.
Ooh.
I guess, what would be your perfect date?
My perfect date. Let's see. First, I would write my feelings and emotions onto a piece of parchment, perhaps something like the back of the U.S. Constitution. Then I would roll it up into an empty bottle and fling it into an ocean. 20 years would pass by.
What? That's a long time.
Then someone on the other side of the country would find my bottle, and they would open it, and they would read it and say, what emotion, what love. And then they would find me 20 years later, and I would have been dead, and they would be standing over my grave saying, I love you. That would be my perfect date.
Oh my God, what a whirlwind.
Oh, my God.
Nicholas, our next question is from Reddit.
Ooh.
Would you prefer to fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? That's what they wrote. I don't know.
I'd have to say 1 horse-sized duck.
Okay, thank you.
No reasoning, I want to see it.
Yeah, makes sense. Lastly, I heard you can dance. Can we see some of those moves?
Oh, you want to see some sparks fly? You know, music is in my family. My brother Bubba is a musician musician as well.
I'm sorry?
My brother Bubba, he's a musician.
Bubba.
Sparks?
I'm not familiar with his work.
Oh, I help him write his songs. In fact, a lot of people don't know this. I am the one behind Booty, 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 Ass Everywhere. I wrote that one. It came to me while I was writing the notebook. I was Rachel McAdams, Booty, Booty, Booty.
You had her in mind when you were writing the book?
Yes, and the song.
Yes.
Anyway, yes, I can dance pretty well. Oh, nice music.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like something's happening here. You know, Danielle, with our last names together, we can do anything. Sparks and Steel, Steel and Sparks, we sound like a buddy cop movie.
Or a romantic novel. Do you feel it too?
I feel like I can hear music.
Me too. I don't see why you can't be my number 6. Husband, that is.
I can't see why you can't be my second wife away from home.
What?
What? Look, Danielle, I'm strictly Catholic, you know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, I am.
What does that mean for us?
It means you gotta kill my wife if we want to get married.
I'll do it. I'll
Ooh.
kill your wife and I'll go to jail, and when I get out of jail, we can be together.
Ah, how romantic. You know, this is just like a novel. I imagine this. Love anywhere. How ironic that that's the name of this panel. Who could have ever thought that would have happened?
Not me.
Not I.
Not myself.
Not us. Whoa. I can't believe it. This is happening so fast. I feel like there's nothing that can tear apart this moment right now. But hark! What's that? A bird approaches.
What?
There's a bird approaching.
What?
It's an eagle.
Oh my god, in the middle of this panel.
What's that? How romantic.
How romantic. What a small eagle.
It's carrying letters. Thank you, tiny eagle. Fly away. It's going. It's upside down. It's possessed by the devil. Fly. Let's see what letters he
Oh
brought
my
me.
goodness. This is all happening so fast.
Oh my God, this letter. What does it say?
Read it.
Dear Nicholas Sparks, America's at war, and you've been drafted into the army.
What?
Sorry, the government.
What?
Sorry. I know our love has just been started, but the war is calling me away from home.
I just started to feel a spark. But that's fine. I'll wait for you.
I never thought I would get through that cold, steely exterior.
We get it, Nicholas Sparks.
Okay. There's also another letter,
Oh
though.
yeah, I've never cared about mail until now.
The bird's back. Staying with me. Anyway. He's like, what's the say? Anyway, Nicholas Sparks, you have testicular cancer.
What?
You will probably die before the war is over. Sorry, your doctor. The doctor knew I was going to the war.
How did you know?
I keep going to government hospitals only.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry. There's so much to process, and I need to go to boot camp. I love you. Danielle, will you wait for me?
I'll wait for you.
Let this bird be a token of our love.
I'll cherish him always. Oh my gosh. I thought he was dead for sure.
No? I love you, Danielle.
I love
And you can find love anywhere.
You guys, that's been our South by Southwest panel. You can find love anywhere. Thank you guys for coming.
Sorry, your doctor.
Ooh, love it. Proud of you. Like Mr. Magoo. Okay, there we go. Now, guys, a big part of our show that we do, we like to do readings. These might be something that we've written, something that we've read, something that just really sparked our interest. So I'm going to do the reading first, and then Karen's going to come up here and do a reading. But this reading that I have for you today is I used to work customer support for about a year, and if you ever work customer support, you know that complaints are a big part of the job. So this is a complaint letter sent in from someone to Continental Airlines. You guys familiar with these guys? Here we go. Dear Continental / US Airlines, I am disgusted as I write this note to you about the miserable experience I am having sitting in seat 29E on one of your aircrafts. So he's currently on a plane as he's writing this. As you may know, this seat is situated directly across from the lavatory, so close that I can reach out my left arm and touch the door. All my senses are being tortured simultaneously. It's difficult to say what the worst part about sitting in 29E really is. Is it the stench of the sanitation fluid that's blown all over my body every 60 seconds when the door opens? Is it the whoosh of the constant flushing? Or is it the passengers' asses that seem to fit into my personal space like a pornographic jigsaw puzzle? I constructed a stink shield by shoving one end of a blanket into the overhead compartment. While effective in blocking at least some of the smell and offering a small bit of privacy, the ass on my body factor has increased, as without my evil glare, passengers feel free to lean up against what they think is some kind of blanketed wall. The next ass that touches my shoulder will be the last. Putting a seat here was a very bad idea. I just heard a man groan in there. This sucks. Worse yet is I paid over $400 for the honor of sitting in this seat. I am picturing a boardroom full of executives giving props to the young promising engineer that figured out how to squeeze an additional row of seats onto this plane by putting them next to the lavatory. I would like to flush his head in the toilet that I am close enough to touch and taste from my seat. Does your company give refunds? I'd like to go back where I came from and start over. Seat 29E could only be worse if it was located inside the bathroom. I wonder if my clothing will retain the sanitizing odor. What about my hair? I feel like I'm bathing in a toilet bowl of blue liquid, and there is no man in the little book to save me. I am filled with a deep hatred for your plane designer and a general disease that will last for hours. We are finally descending, and soon I will be able to tear down the stink shield, but I know deep down that these scars will always remain.
Paek, everybody. Cool. So I'm going to do a quick reading. This is something that I wrote for my friend's blog called Pop Press International. It's particularly relevant to me in South by Southwest. So this is an open letter to the tallest man in the entire concert venue. Dear tallest man here, my life has been a constant struggle which has culminated in this very moment right here. You see, I am a small, 5-foot-tall woman. And I say woman because I am indeed a grown woman. This is as tall as I'm ever gonna get. My mom and I used to laugh and joke about how I'd surpass all my short relatives in heights, including my 4-foot-tall, 10-inch grandmother. She hoped I would top out around 5'5" or so, and why not? My father is a tall man, my brother's a respectable height, but alas, no. When my mother sees me, she frowns, she looks directly over the top of my head. Sometimes I joke, I'm 5'1" on a good day. Everyone chuckles as I weep inwardly. But how could you know that? You could not possibly guess my inner turmoil as you obnoxiously bob your head along with the music. Also, could you stop that? It's already hard to see with you jiggling every which way. I crane my head to the right and you sway to the right. I exasperately crane my head to the left, and so do you. Is it some sort of weird connection that's binding our bodies? You, sir, appear to be 6'2" or some insane height that I can only guess to be the same height as a North American grizzly bear standing on his hind legs. Although I will admit it's hard to guesstimate the height from such a low vantage point. Nonetheless, you have chosen to stand directly in the middle of the crowd at a concert I personally have paid a lot of money to see. And certainly, it is your prerogative to stand directly in the middle of this crowded concert venue. You too, I assume, paid money to see this concert, so I will assume we are equals. But for the love of God, have some humanity. Have mercy on this poor, short soul. Stand at the front if you must, but perhaps stage right or stage left could work. Hey, look over there, a whole group of cute girls. Why don't you go talk to them? Maybe they'd like to pose in a photo with you. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a number. You could meet your future wife tonight. The openers are done, and I think my favorite band is playing on stage, but I have no way to confirm, as you have been standing in front of me, as tall as a redwood tree, this entire time. I finally work up the nerve to shout, "Can we switch places?" But my insignificant voice is drowned by the blare of the band and the roar of the crowd's chatter, including your almost equally enormous friend and his ridiculous sleeveless shirt and flat-billed baseball cap. You can't even locate the source of the sound. No, it's me talking behind you. Hello? Stop looking every way. It's me down here, damn it. I think I need another beer. Thank you, guys.
Carjacking!
Oh my gosh! Oh.
Yo, you gonna take me where I wanna go right now, lady.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Don't make me shoot you with this antique revolver.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Yo, keep going straight. You going straight.
Right through this light?
For the next 0.2 miles. Yeah.
Okay.
Next 0.2 miles.
Okay.
Take a right.
What?
I said take a right. I said take a right there.
What?
This street coming up.
What?
You passing it. There it goes. There, it's gone now. It's back there. Why you pass that road?
Okay, please don't. I am very nervous right now.
What is your name?
What?
What's your name?
It's Margaret.
Oh, Margaret.
Yes.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Well, you know what, Margaret? You best be asking if
Keep
God's there right now.
What? God, it's me, Margaret?
That's right.
Should I keep going straight?
Yeah, no, we don't take a left. We gotta go back to that road.
Okay.
So up ahead in 0.4 miles, take the next left.
Okay. What's your name?
Derek.
Derek.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it's my street name.
Your street name is Derek?
Yeah.
What's your regular name?
I can't tell you that, because I'm carjacking you.
Okay.
You asking a lot of questions. It's me asking the questions this time. He who has the gun asks the questions.
Yeah, that seems fair.
How old are you?
What?
How old are you, Margaret?
I'm 62.
Ooh.
Although you never ask a lady her age. Rude.
Yo, take a left up here, U-turn.
I'm sorry?
Take a U-turn.
I can't. This is.
No, take a U-turn right here.
You can't turn left.
That's a
here.
turnaround.
You can't turn
Take the
left.
turnaround.
I can't
Take that
left.
turnaround.
I can't
Take
do
that
that.
turnaround.
I can't do that. I don't nervous.
Margaret!
You have a gun.
Yeah, but you You have the steering wheel. You know which way to go, Margaret.
If you know where to go, then why don't you just drive?
You think I should drive?
Yeah, I would like it.
Pull over. Oh, you know how to pull over?
Yeah, well.
Fine, I'm gonna drive.
Fine.
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 Hey, no, you won't drive me.
Don't slam
I gotta drive everywhere.
Don't slam my
Don't
door.
slam what?
Okay, that's fine. That's deserved.
Man, you sit real close.
Well, I'm small. I'm short.
Margaret, you got any family?
That's a good question. Is it relevant?
It's very relevant right now.
No, I have no family.
You said that really quick, like
No.
you think I'm gonna go murder them because you saw my face.
No, it's the carjacking.
Yeah?
I just feel like you would murder my family. Is that rude to say?
That is very rude to say. You are reading a book by its cover. You are making assumptions right now.
It's a direct result of your actions, Derek.
Oh, it's like when I saw you, I was like, oh, here's a nice lady to carjack. She won't fight back or give me any lift and take me exactly where I want to go because she could follow directions. I was wrong.
How long were you watching me?
A while. You were at that red light. Seasonably long.
I was nervous about it turning green.
I'm gonna take this next left up here.
Do it, it's hard. It's harder than you think.
Here we go.
Okay, you handled it pretty well, I'll admit that.
Thank you. You know, is there a Mr. Margaret in the picture?
Oh, gosh. No, actually, I'm divorced.
Oh, yeah? He just said, laters.
Yeah. I mean, there were more words. It was complicated. But yeah, essentially he said laters.
Man, that's real sad, Margaret. You know,
It is sad.
that's like a sad, there's nothing funny about that at all.
Yeah.
Margaret, tell me a joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Derek.
That's my name.
Yeah. Say who?
Oh, Derek who?
Derek, I'm stealing your car. I made up a joke about you. It's like you knocked and then stole my car. Derek, I think you're kind of easy to talk to.
I mean, you know, at first I thought she is hard to talk to, but then I realized I like women who challenge me.
That is so sweet.
You know, they push me to be better. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
That is so sweet.
I will be the best carjacker I can be.
That's so sweet. Did you ever think that, like, maybe instead of, like, just dropping me off or whatever, maybe we could just, like, I don't know, ride around?
You mean just drive around for a while?